Oh, well, good evening, everybody. I'm having technical difficulties. Haven't used this equipment for a while. Let's see what we got.
Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
Time.
I've been thinking about this, Mr. Hand. If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time?
Well, it's our time. I'm here. You're not. You need to be. Ah, there's some people. Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Tapping in. Says there's 4 folks hanging out. At least over here it says there are. I don't know. This stuff never works for me. We'll see. Make sure I got sound. Hi, Josh. Welcome. Welcome. It says I got sound. Says I got camera. Woohoo. We be jamming. Haven't been on for quite a while. Well, I came on once in the last 3.5 weeks, about 4 o'clock in the morning. I had to. I was testing out camera equipment. No camera. Well, there won't be one on me. I got the microscope on right now. Is that what you're talking about? I'm not coming on live. If I did, I would scare the heck out of people. You would see all of the bruises and so forth that I have from my medical condition. It's pretty ugly. So right now I just got Nina Otero Warren on one of the lady screens black. Interesting. Let me check that out. Daniel, is my screen black? On YouTube it is. That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. All right, let me see. That is peculiar. What did that do? This is weird. Okay, so that works. Now let me go back to here and camera. This camera's working. Okay, that one's working, but the microscope isn't. So, all right. That's good, Mark, for a slightly used scope. All right, I think it's working now. I'm looking at it on YouTube, and the scope seems to be working now. Uh, oh God, it's just that way, folks. When you don't use the stuff for 2 or 3 weeks. Hi, Deej. Yeah, that wasn't the issue, Deej. The scope wasn't showing. It was just showing a black screen when it was on the microscope. The sound was working, but nothing else was. All right, let me go back up to the beginning here and let's see who all's over here at my house. It says Daniel Lauren. Hi, Daniel. Josh C. And I got to meet Ann not too long ago, guys. That was pretty cool. We had a good afternoon sitting around shooting the breeze, eating Taco Bells. Hi, Mark Thomas, Mike the Greek, Arnie C, Digging with Deej, Christopher from across the water. Oh, let me see what else going on in here. Oh, all right. We got some folks. Although for some reason my StreamYard is telling me I have a 0 people, but uh, YouTube is telling me I have 7. So somebody's lying. Anyway, it's Susie Q96, and I'm kind of back. Uh, got some news from Michigan, or in about 3.5, 4 months, I should actually be moving. And that's the purpose of the auction part of tonight's Monday Lodo coin collecting show, is to raise some money so I can move. One of the things I'm going to have to leave behind is my car. I don't want to, but it won't make it. And I'm not going to be able to, I don't think, be able to move the things myself like I have on my previous moves. I'm going to have to hire a moving company. So, in order to do that, it would cost me a fortune to tow my poor old car over there, and it's on its last leg. So, I'm afraid I'm going to have to be selling that for probably the junkyard. I can putt around town with it, but it's not work. I mean, it's not working enough to want to pull it 600 miles. So I don't know. We're gonna hang out here for a few minutes and see if some more folks come before I start putting auctionable things up. So while I do that, we're gonna open a roll of pennies. I'm still working on this penny box I got here, and if there's anything in it, in this roll, we're gonna just pass it along to somebody in the stream. Get her out of there. It's okay, Ann. I cooked mine earlier. So we're going to open this roll and see if there's anything in here. I just dumped them all over the place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, that'll give my my aid something to pick up off the floor. Yeah, Deej, I know. But I know I can't drive it to Michigan. It won't make it. And I really wanted to take it back home with me because, see, I referred to Michigan as home. But, yeah, they will, Josh, but it's tremendously expensive. I've already looked into it, and it's not worth spending that much money to tow a car that is basically falling apart. So I'll just probably end up getting another low butt car when I get there. Luckily, I know enough people in Michigan. I'll be able to get somebody to help me get lined up with another one. Yeah, it was going to cost me almost as much for them to tow the car as it's going to cost me to move my stuff. And the car, uh, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. So I'm not gonna bother to try to do that. I've debated long and hard about it. So let's see if there's anything in this roll, and then once this roll is done, excuse me, then I'll start putting some of the auction stuff. I've got some real cheapy stuff. Got a lot of starting at $1. And I got a little bit of joy. Oh, look, we got a Wheatie. Somebody's going to get a 1950 Wheatie. Woohoo, let's put that off to the side to see what else. Well, at least I'll get something. Yeah, I'm just killing time, letting people get a chance to get in here before I start putting things up there. I haven't done this for a while. Now, I know I'm not going to have time tonight to do everything that I have to auction and give away. So there will be more stuff Wednesday night, which will include some metal detecting goodies that are still lying around here that need to be in the giveaways. I got just about everybody caught up on the mail outs except Doug Harding, John Chum up in Canada, and one other person. I think I got everybody else's sent out now. So, ooh, we got a Canadian. I'll have to write these down before I send them out to whoever wins them. We got a 77 Canada. All right, somebody's going to get something out of this roll. Yay, shield pennies, I hate you. Oh, I have been metal detecting 4 times. The last one was pretty bad. I got out there and it looked beautiful out my window. It was 70 degrees, and then I got out there and the wind was brutal. It was 25-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 40, and it was about to knock me down. So I found 53 cents and some junk and came back in. But my first adventure of the year, I did find a 1964 Kennedy half dollar in a tot lot. And it was way down, so it's been there. It wasn't anybody's fresh drop. Package total in the house. Haven't seen most of you people for a while. I took a break. My everything got so far behind. Somebody asked me about a 72. I think Doug. So let me set that aside. But anyway, yeah, I had to abort that last detecting hunt. And then I had a weird hunt where I always have people tell me that the simplex doesn't find little things. And I had a hunt the other day that, other than coins, I found 5 or 6 little jewelry things. Hi, Carla. And every one of them was teeny tiny, tinies. Drove me crazy. Even with my pinpointer, I was crawling around in the dirt. I actually fell on my butt out there trying to find these little tiny things. But I got them. I'm gonna try and get a video done here. But I've been having a lot of interesting things going on. Let me look at his ear, dear. Nope, nothing. Alrighty. What we got? Gotta look at those later. Alright. 3 more pennies. Don't look like there's anything here in these. Alrighty. If you're here, please post. Well, let me find something for you to post. Oh, goodness. I accidentally closed my... I always do that. Close the bot. Get him. We're going to use him tonight. Alrighty. Alright. Let me see. Alright. We need everybody who's in the stream to post something, something, something. Anything. Any old thing. And I'm going to give away that Wheatie that we just found, the 1950, and the Canadian 77, and what else have I got over here? And we're going to throw in that 2022P Nina Otero Warren quarter. So everybody get posted. It says I got 8 people. I got 13 likes and 8 people. But over here I only have 5 people showing up. So 3 people are missing. 4 if we count the management of my apartments. Yeah, that's been pretty weird. Our manager went on vacation a week ago and never came back. Actually, 2 weeks ago. That's pretty. We think she may have been terminated, not physically terminated, terminated from her job. I hope not physically terminated. She wasn't that bad. Wasting my time keeping track of numbers. Yeah, probably so. But I've got a malfunction going and I'm trying to fix it. That's why I keep looking at the numbers, because the StreamYard is not giving me my numbers tonight. And I don't know why. So, anyway. All right. Let's see who our winner chicken dinner going to be. Get this up here on the screen. It up here. Maybe. Yeah. All right. We are going to get it up here. Let me go over here, make sure everything's turned on accordingly. Mods are included. Anybody that's made a post in the stream in the last 15 minutes is in there. And let's see who it is. There's Mikey. Hi, Mikey. I miss my Mikeys. All right, let's see who's going to get these coinages here. Let's roll it. Arnie C. Arnie C. Are you still here, Arnie C? Arnie C. There's Arnie C. Okay, Arnie, send me an email. Tell me, remind me what you want. I'm an old lady. I always got to be reminded. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. At least there was something in the roll. Get this written down. All right. Put those in a little envelope. Oh, I got to write those down so I can include them on the final inventory of the roll. Ah. Whoopsie doodle doo. All right. Okie dokie, fine. Got that done. All right. I guess we're going to start giving away, selling some stuff. This is probably going to be giving it away. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's get out of that. Well, I hope it's back. Yeah. Where'd you win 2 ounces of silver, Arnie? That's cute. Ah, let's go over the rules for this mess. Yeah, I want to know where he's hanging out. I could use a couple ounces of silver. Okay, rules. You must be 18, live in the U.S. This is because I can't ship coins to a lot of places. They don't like it. If you're not known to me and you want to bid on something, you're going to need to send $1 to either my PayPal or my Cash App so I know that you're a legit bidder. Um, if you win a prize in the giveaway, you need to claim that prize. Oh, you were messing with me. Alrighty. Yeah, everybody messes with me. Uh, so for payments, I'm taking Cash App or PayPal. Uh, and I'll be mailing things out on April the 5th. So that's the basic rules of things. And I have a disclaimer: to the best of channel knowledge, all items are authentic as described, but have not been personally tested. Some were donated by other channels. Mods have the right to remove anyone making nasty remarks. And the reason I put that in there is I have not tested the coins. As far as I know, they are all what they say they are. If they're not, I don't really have any way of knowing that. I assume when I get things from reputable channels that they are reputable items. So I was advised I should put that disclaimer in there. So there you go. That being said, I got a little bucket over here with a bunch of coins in it. These are all out of my collection. And we'll see if I can make any money towards getting myself where I need to be. Let's start out with, let's go to England. We're going to go to England with a 1932 Great Britain sixpence. As soon as I can get it out of the little thingy here. I don't like the plastic things, they're icky. All right, let's get this up here. And I'll tell you what I know about it. There's old King George. It's 50% silver, was minted in London. It weighs 2.83 grams according to all of the appropriate data sites. Hi, Sir Benji. I see him. So I'm gonna just start this one at $1. So if anyone would like to have a nice coin, I'm going to turn it over here in a second. I'm terrible at auctions. I will tell you right now. I hate doing them, but I have to do this. Josh is in there for one. There's the reverse. $15.32 AD. Like I said, it is 50% silver. And uh, shipping on pretty much everything I have is $4. If you buy more than one thing, we will combine your package. Now, come on, people. I can't get to Michigan on $1. There's more than $1 worth of silver in that coin. I know. I looked them all up just to make sure I wasn't asking prices. Oh, I gotta find something to put that in because I just threw that dumb plastic thing it was in a way. I hate those. Mark Thomas at Dose. Dosey Do. Ooh, Benji's at 5. Ooh, Jimmy Snowdog sneaked in there at 3, but we got Mr. Benji at 5 right now. That's our high guy. Anybody want to dance with Sir Benji? That's one of my Michigan boys there. I'm gonna come up there and drag him down to the Goodwill bins, and we're gonna go shopping for squeals and deals. Speaking of squealers, there's Park Rat Pat. Hey, Pat. Woohoo. All right, anybody else? If not, I'm going to count it down. I don't have anybody to count right now. Mark is one of my moderators, but he's the high bidder too. So, don't thing. All right. When I hit 3, it's going to be soaked. And sold 2. 30. Thank you, Mark. It's really a pretty cool coin. I had to decide what I can part with. Unfortunately, I would like to keep all my coins, but I really have to get to Michigan and get my medical treatments started. And now there's actually going to be a place for me to live. So I've got to start making sure that I have all the money. What happened? Where did I lose Sir Benji? How did I lose Sir Benji? See, this is why I don't do auctions, because I'm terrible at it. Okay, I had. Where am I? Oh, he did, in fact. There he is. Sir Benji, my mistake. I got so distracted when I saw him. I like that. Mark says, okay, Sir Benji can pay for it. Okay, I got it fixed. My apologies to Sir Benji. Yeah, it is a really cool coin. And I apologize for that. I don't know. This is why I don't like doing these. I'll get it right on the envelope though. There. I got it right on the envelope. Sir Benji. I got it. I got that one right. Let's see if I can do a little better on this one. I'm making a list and checking it twice because I'm still stuck on Christmas. All right, what we got next? Okay, this is 2 coins together. Now, one of them is in really, really bad shape, and the other one is better. This is going to be a buy it now, which is going to be $8 for both of these coins. The first one is, I'll show you the bad one first. It actually shows up better when you're looking at it than it does under the scope. Under the scope, you can hardly see the design, but it's in this plasticized mess. But what we're looking at here is a 1941 German occupied Netherlands it's basically a penny, gulden, 1 cent. Uh, like I said, you can't really. This is the bad one. If I tip it, you can see that's actually the reverse, but it doesn't show up that great on this scope. I've tipped it around a little bit where you can sort of see it. It's made out of zinc, and that's one of the problems with it under the scope is it comes up gray. And then we have a 1942 version. This one is in much better shape. Yep, they are zinc. Zinc. But they're not like coated. According to all the sites, they are zinc. And zinc is a weird metal. When you mix it with other things, it tends to go stupid. Uh, the buy it now on this is $8 for both of them. These are from German occupied World War II. They do not have any German markings on them, but these are from the occupation. They have Queen Wilhelmina on one side. And like I said, the one, it doesn't show up as well under the scope, 1941, but the markings are there. When I tipped it right, just got the best lighting in here, and I looked at them with the scope and with a jeweler's loop, and the 42 is definitely the better coin. But as you can see, because they're in these plastics, the light is reflecting off of them pretty bad. So it works better if I tip it, and I can get the lighting. I got some silver going to come up next, so I didn't know if there'd be any interest in these or not. If somebody wants to make an offer on them, I will entertain an offer. And that's the 42. Less than stellar on the 41. It's just a little funky. Alrighty, no interest in that one. Oh, Mikey's gonna be an old man. A tutu. He's gonna be a tutu. Alright. Well, we'll put that aside. I might combine that in something else later. Uh, oh boy. Yeah, I have some foreigns in here. I do have some US stuff in here too. This is a beauty. I hate that I'm parting with anything from Mexico because they have some really cool coins. Especially this one's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool coin. This is a 1953 5 pesos, minted in Mexico City. There's your mint mark over here. It is 0.720 silver, Weighs 0.6431 ounces. And I've looked these up, so I know what it's worth. I actually have two of these. One of the cool things about this coin is if you look around the rim, I'm trying not to touch it with my hands because I only have one glove on, but they have little messages, little words around, which I think is really cool. Oops, turn it the other way so we can read it. It's industry, commerce, and agriculture around the edge. And flip this over, focus back in. This is a chunky piece of silver. There we go. It's got the eagle with the snake in its mouth. And you can see it is marked 0.720 silver. And it weighs 27 and 7/9 grams. And my starting bid on this is 15. It's worth more than that, I can tell you, because I did look these up. Come on. There we go. I will text you later, sweetie. So, yeah, this is a really nice coin. It still has a lot of detail. And I do have two of them. I was born in 53, so I'm old. Oops. As you can see, it's still got all of its detail in the hair, in the leaves. It's a very nice Mexican coin and really chunky. Their coins are stout. Well, I guess people don't like my foreign coins much. You'll be sorry you pass that up when you go find out how much it's worth. Because it's worth more than 15 by far. But, okie dokie. Same year your Nana was born. Yeah, I remember, Mikey. Sorry to hear that. Daniel at 15. Thank you, sweetie. That's a steal. No, actually, it's a silver. Oh, that's such a bad joke. Even for me, that was a bad joke. Yeah, I put one aside for me to keep for now, but all right, last chance. Boy, I hate to let that go. A Great Britain crown. I'll have to look in my box, Deej, because I do have some more Great Britain coins. I just was mostly trying to pick out duplicates for this first auction. And then, but I will definitely look in my box and see what I have. So, All right, guys, you guys are gonna let Daniel steal this coin for $15. Unbelievable. We're gonna count him down. Oops. All right, Daniel, pick that one up for $15. That's a $40 coin, folks. He stole that one. I looked it up. Actually, 37. But by the time you add postage, it would be a $40 coin. But we love our Daniel. He sends us wonderful things for our channel. He's been a supporter for quite a while. So he deserves to get a good deal, and it helps me out on my trip. Unfortunately, I gotta part with a lot of stuff that I'd really rather be keeping, but it's going to cost me a lot of money to get moved, and I got to get my medical treatment. And besides that, Miss Deej is going to take me metal detecting when I get up to Michigan, and then I'm going to get rich because I'm going to find stuff. And if y'all believe that, that tells me one thing, and that's that Deej is a really good detector. Because if she can be rich, that'd be awesome. Oh, indeed, I have a special place I'm going to take you. Yes, I do. I have a special place. Never been detected before, but we'll have to weed through a lot of junk. However, it is a large place, and I have found things just walking around looking down at the ground. It's a private farm, and I have talked to the owner, and he says I may bring you there. So that will be a fun thing. I mean, I have been just walking down the driveway there and found coins and found $10 bill blowing across the farm one day. All right, let me get this over here in the box. Find the next victim. I mean, the coin is the victim of me having to let it go. Okay. Yeah, this one. Woohoo! How about a seated Liberty dime? 1878. I'm not letting the haters win. I'm back. I just had to take a break. I was so blankety mad on my birthday. Oh, that just infuriated me. But I don't want to go there. I'm doing the good stuff here. Let me see if I can get this tweet. It's not in the best of condition, but it is an 1878 seated Liberty. Uh, of course, y'all know that's silver. So we're going to start this one out at $1. I gotta. I hate these things. They don't work well with the scope. Yeah, I mean it's pretty skinned, but it still is what it is. Think about how you'd look if you were this old. Got a place in Tampa, be near Clearwater Beach. Yeah, that'd be great. I lived in Tampa and Clearwater for decades. That's where I went to college, was University of South Florida in Tampa. I know some other people over there that detect you, Mikey, and you will have access. Thank you, Mark Thomas. Uh, you will have access in Tampa to Myers Detecting, which is a really good store. So over there and see Mr. Myers for your detecting needs. He will help you out and give you some um, decent prices. And I know when Dawn, the metal detective, and I were down there, she lost her charger cable for her Equinox 800, and we went over there and very nice shop. Uh, who said goodbye? Oh, okay. Thank you, Christopher. Yeah, Christopher's in Great Britain, so it's bedtime for Chris. So right now we got Mark Thomas. This time it is Mark Thomas, the real Mark Thomas at $3. Uh, and I'm just trying to make whatever I can make because I've got to pay when I get there. I'm going to have to pay utility deposits, and I'm probably going to have to get another car. I'm not expecting to be able to do that right away, but where I am moving to, oh, St. Pete Beach, I wish I'd known you were going there. I could have hooked you up with somebody down there that is like killer coin and detecting people. I really wish I could go back down there before I go to Michigan, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right. Any other interest in this? I don't see anybody. I'm going to start doing this different. I spell better than number. Well, Mikey, because my cat is documented as an emotional support animal, I don't have to pay a pet deposit for M3. And his first documentation actually happened in Michigan. And then every year you have to get a letter from your doctor saying that that is an emotional support animal. But yeah, I don't have to pay the pet deposit, fortunately. He gets a free ride for tormenting me. Oh, so that was a while back. Yeah, St. Pete Beach is pretty good. I've never actually detected at St. Pete Beach though. I I've been several of the other beaches along there. Okay, Mark Thomas picked up the dime for $3. Now, what did I do with this? Uh, I looked up the melt value on this one because I figured, it was going to sell for about what the silver in it was worth. Oh, I just stole the whole bucket full of 82 pennies. Anyway, the current melt value on that dime is $4.08. So you did okay on that. I spent the last couple of days looking up coins and trying to figure out, because I don't have a bunch of slabbed stuff, and a lot of these I got from other people, and they have written what they think it is on their Poppy. Yeah, I was really surprised that the melt value on that was as much as it was, but I think it's a 90% or so. That was based on spot this morning being 22.50. So yeah, I really have been looking at the stuff. Hey Carl, thanks for popping in. That's what else I've got. How about we give something away here just to keep everybody interested? We're going to give away a $2 bill. I still got a couple of them left. This one's nice and crispy. I got a couple that aren't quite as crispy. This one is a 2017. Oh, but wait, this one might be more interesting to somebody because it's a lot older. That one's a 78. It's been folded. We'll give away the crispy one for right now. All right, everybody, post something in. Well, then I read it backwards. Maybe it was 204. You still got it cheap. $3. Crispy it is. Extra crispy $2 bill. We're going to give this bad boy away. Everybody just post something. Ah, I know who that is. There's my Johnson family. And SkyQuest. Got a few in. All right. Everybody ready? Let's see if I can give this away here. Says we got 13 people on the list. I'm going to read down the list real quick if you don't. Yeah, maybe I looked at the quarter line instead of the dime line. You know, I can only see out of one eye. That's why I got to go get all this treatment. Okay, let's read down the list here. That way I can say to everybody too. And if you don't hear your name, let me know. Johnson Family Adventures, Archaeology, Mikey, Arnie C. Christopher has left. Daniel Lawrence, Deej, Josh C, Carl Z, Carla A, Mark Thomas, Mike the Greek, hey Mike, Poppy Llewellyn, SkyQuest, and the lucky James Eller. If you did not hear your name, let me know over here in the chat. Pink Poop. Jimmy Snug. You're on there, Jimmy. You. Pink Poop. Too much Pepto. All righty. Oh my goodness. I never saw the pink ones. Pink Poop, Mikey. Oh my goodness. Let's get this up here. That's funny. I never saw that one before. Never saw that before. Alrighty, let's get my list up here where everybody can see. I got nothing up my sleeve. Yeah, you're always doing 3 things at once. Deej, did I see that you finally got your stuff from England? I'm dying to see that. I was pretty sure I saw you posted that. Mikey has all the bootleg emojis. Well, with all that stuff he eats, he's got to. I mean, he eats the weirdest stuff, and he doesn't like bacon, so no wonder his poop is pink. Uh, see the Ray play, but the Rays play. I used to have a Rays T-shirt. I don't know what happened to that. Let me see if I can play a song. Oh yeah, I want your British stuff. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but Bill Wyman from the Rolling Stones, who of course lives in Great Britain, he is an avid metal detectorist to the point where he has actually created his own line of metal detectors. I've been trying now for a couple of years through that's Arnie's old one. That's from when you won the last thing, Arnie. All right, ready, set, roll. Johnson Family Adventures. Woohoo! You get $2 bill. Yoo-hoo! I got to find a good envelope to put that in because that one's not crunched, and I don't want it to be crunched. So let me scroll over here into my desk, get one out that it'll fit in. I'm just going to keep going all night until I'm too tired. And I'm probably going to do this every day. I have jewelry. If there's something specific you're looking for, um, let me know and I'll look in my little tub here. And see if I have anything like that. And if I don't, I may have it in my Go in Your Grandson's chest. Yeah, that's a good place for that. That's a good place for $2 bill. I've got a couple of old ones. I have a 53 in mine. Okay, let me put this aside. So if anybody's looking for anything specific, Wednesday, I'm probably not going to get into the jewelry tonight, but Wednesday, I'm going to have some of the critters jewelry. I have a whole bunch of new critters. Of course, I have the cats and the dogs and the squirrels and the frogs. That rhymed. And I think I have some zebras, some butterflies. I got chickens now, owls, elephants. I found a whole bunch more critters, and not all of them are metal. I found some that are stones and glass and stuff. Uh, all right, let's see what we got here. Anyway, I'm gonna do a bunch of that stuff during the week, and I have some other things. Okay, now we're gonna go to Germany. In case you wonder why I have all the Mexican and the German and the Dutch stuff, the band I work with are all of Mexican descent, and they have made me an honorary family member, so I have a lot of Mexican things, and I have Mexican coins and Mexican food, and I think I was probably Mexican in another life. Uh, my mother's family is German and Dutch, and my father's family is from Great Britain, which explains why you're seeing those kind of coins pop up periodically. All right. Now I have a German Federal Republic commemorative 225th anniversary of the death of Balthasar Neumann, who was a very famous German architect. Uh, the coin weighs 11.2 grams. It is 0.625 silver and 0.375 copper. Now, these were not a circulating coin. These were a commemorative collectible. And it is, let me tween it over here, 1978 was the anniversary. This is yeah. I don't know, did you take 2 copper owl coins? About the owl earrings is my, yeah, that's a good idea. I haven't tried to market those yet, but I've had people ask me for them. There is your mint mark. The F is for Frankfurt, I'm pretty sure. No, this isn't Mexican, but I will have more Mexican, I believe, is if that's what you're asking for. Uh, I hate these things. It's from someone else, and they have it marked, as you can see, brilliant uncirculated, and it is a beautiful coin. It really, really is. Like I said, it is 6.625 silver, 0.375 copper, weighs 11.2 grams, and I'm gonna start this one because it's in a little better shape, and it was not a coin that you could pick out. It was a commemorative. So I'm hoping that y'all will be generous. Oops. Because I got to make some money. And you can look these up, and they're priced below what they're selling for online. I promise you that. I did not. Doggone it. I can't type tonight. Oh, I need a new keyboard. I'm sitting here hitting the. So, I found an error on the plant on a 2014. It looks like a middle finger. Oh, I'll have to ask him about that. Okay, I finally got it up there. Yeah, this is Federal Republic of Germany to 1978. F commemorative of Balthasar Neumann, who is a very famous German architect. This is the anniversary of his passing. And it's a beauty. Next time I need auction, so I'm going to have somebody else do it. In fact, I think Spray Can offered to do it for me, and I should have done that because I am not good at it. It took me a long time just to look the pricing and everything up, and I did price them on the medium to low end. So I love the back of this coin. This thing, the reverse is snazzy, and it's in very good shape. That is one wild looking eagle. That's one thing about German coins, man. They have some wild looking eagles on them. I mean, vicious looking eagles. Oh, well, I'm really, I don't know. I guess I'm getting a little depressed. uh, I guess I just don't collect what other people collect. Yeah, I have a couple. I think maybe one World War I German coin, and I have a few World War II ones, and I don't really want to part with those right now. Pammy Jones, there's a Pammy Jones in the house. I haven't seen you for a bazillion years. All right, last look at the German 5 marks, the Newman commemorative coin. Like I said, it is 6.25% silver and 3.75 copper. And the starting bid was 20, but I don't seem to have any takers. So we're going to park that one and move on. I got quite a few coins left here to look at. What is that? Whatever it is, I don't want to drop it down into my printer. That would not be a good thing. Get Sir Benji's over here where it belongs. All right, next. Uh, what is that? Somebody said more Mexico. What is this? That's not Mexico. This is a Mexico. In Mexico City, 1940 peso. Un peso, 1940. It is 0.720 silver. Sorry for the glare. I try to get the glare off. The coin weighs 16.68 grams. Minted in Mexico City. That's right. That's my sister from a different mister. Flip her over. I'm sorry, people. It stinks to get old. It's one of the things I have noticed. A lot of the Mexican coins have the eagle eating the snake. Dinner's ready. All right, Deej, thanks for coming. I'll look and see if I have a crown in my box there. So anyway, this is a really nice coin. My starting is 15. And Please bear in mind, folks, that this is to help me get to my meds in Michigan. So be kind. Help me out here. Uh, Whoops. Ah, Daniel Warren at 15. Thank you, Daniel. Josh, Daniel got in before you on that 15. You want to go 16? I'd like to see a bidding more. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah, this is a really pretty coin. I wish I wasn't having to part with so many of my coins. I already sold a bunch of them last year. Uh, they're telling me, James, approximately June or July, I have switched to, I put in some applications at some other locations rather than just the one that I was on before. And I found one that I am moving up the list a lot faster on. So they called me a couple weeks ago and told me 3 to 4 months. And so I started finishing up the paperwork. And then our manager here where I live, I need some information from her. And she went on vacation, was supposed to be back the 17th, and still has not come back. So I talked to the lady in Michigan today and asked her, I said, can I send you the rest of the completed application and just leave the line blank? Because I think she wants to work here and they may be going to replace her. And so they told me, yeah, go ahead and do that. So, yeah, it looks like June or July, which means I have not a lot of time to sell off things that I can't take with me and to come up with the money to move, because this time I'm not going to be able to load the truck and do it myself. I'm going to have to pay a mover, because now the other possibility on that is my niece has indicated that she would be willing to drive the U-Haul up there and fly back to Washington, D.C. So we might be able to save some money if that happens. But if it doesn't, it's going to cost me a lot more to move than I had originally anticipated. Thus far, the original fundraiser, the very first one, raised right around $1,000, and that was the coin crew. And all the money that's been raised all this time is still sitting in the account. Right now, I am at, between the GoFundMe's and some other things and items I have sold, I have about $4,000, and that's not going to be enough. It sounds like a lot of money, but renting the truck, paying for the gas, paying the deposit, paying the apartment rent, the utilities, all those things, it's not going to be enough. The goal was $9,600, and so far I'm a little over $4,000. So, needless to say, I have some other things I'm going to be selling that don't have anything to do with coins or detecting. I have some music equipment, some jewelry. I'm pretty much just having to let go of what I own in order to get myself in a position where I can start getting treated. So far, the progression of the disease we have slowed down, but there's no cure for it. And if I don't get into treatment pretty soon and it starts growing, I'm going to be blind and paralyzed, and I don't want that. So there's no coins, no guitars, no nothing in the world that I need to hold on to that is more important than being able to see and walk. So that's where we're at. All right. Nobody likes my German stuff. All righty. Let's go somewhere else with it. Somebody will like it. All right. Let's put that one aside. Somebody asked about Mexico. That's why I. No, let's see what happens with this. This is somebody you'll all be familiar with. Maybe this will wake somebody up. Oh, that's right. I had Daniel at 15. Thank you, Mark, for keeping me awake. I was getting a little emotional there. Now, what did I do with it? There it is. And I wrote it down on my card, too. That's what makes me so mad. This is why I don't do auctions. I am terrible. I am terrible. I always got to have somebody keeping an eye out. What did I do with it? I sat it down over here. Where am I at here? Uh, all right. What coin was that? That was German. Okay. That was this really cool one. I sit things down and lose my mind. All right. Well, I'm not even going to count it down. It's Daniel at 15. Mark, you want to count it down? Goodness. My allergies are going stupid. I went metal detecting like 4 times in the last 2 weeks. Uh-oh. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, I guess it was, I attempted to metal detect, and the wind was so bad that it knocked me down. I can't find that coin. How can I lose something right in front of me? Dang. I am a mess. I'll have to figure out where I did what I did with it. I'm a dummy. Oh my. I know it's here. It's like under my mouse or something. And I need to find it though, because I got to put Daniel's name on it. There it is. Okay. Alright. Sold to Daniel. Yeah, I'll be probably. I don't want to go to Detroit anyway. You know, I hate Detroit. Ann Arbor's good though. Alright. Let's get somebody a little more friendly. Let's go to the United States of America. Let's go back to 1889. Ooh, who's that? Looky there, looky there. Alrighty, here we go, folks. Everybody knows who that is, I think. If you don't belong in a coin auction. It's a beaut too. I hate these things. I am never putting another coin in one of them. I'm gonna start just getting the plastic capsules. It just, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. All right. Let's make this one fun. We're going to start this one. And maybe offensive to somebody. Oops, that's supposed to be 15, not exclamation point. God. Let's try that again. Try it again. To this one, we're going to give some away. Daniel's right in there on that 15. Come on, people. Up. Too slow, Josh. That Daniel, he's quick. He's quick. Mark Thomas at 20. Ooh, making a coral snake. That's the first snake I remember having an encounter with when I was a little girl in Florida. We had company come, and my sister and I had to sleep on a pull-out sofa. And we hadn't lived in Florida very long, and I woke up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and there was a snake in the bed with us, and I'm screaming. And my dad comes running out. He just took the whole blanket and everything and threw it out the door and went and got a shovel and killed this snake, and it turned out to be a coral snake. Yeah, $1 increments. Daniel right now is at 21. But yeah, I had never seen a coral snake before, and we had to look it up and see, because of the different color, the order that the bands are in. And it turned out it really was a coral snake. And I'm scared to death of those suckers. I am scared to death. Mark Thomas at 23. If I tip this, I'm trying to show the you can see all the Liberty is still in the headband. Let's take a look at the feathers. The feathers all have their detail. Oops. Daniel Lauren at 25. We got us a little war going here. That makes me happy. Yeah, it's a pretty nice coin. I'm not sure who I got this from, but this was something I won on a channel. I've had it for a while, but I have a couple others that I'm kind of just weeding up. Time to feed Junior. All right, we're at 26. I kind of went through some of them and just picked out the best one that I had for me to keep for my collection, and then started picking out things that I felt I could part with without bursting into tears. Daniel says he's out. Anybody want to go after Mark Thomas at 26? All right, looks like I'm not going to get all fancy and count it down. I'll count it down vocally, but I'm not going to type. 1, 2, S, O, L, D, to Mark Thomas for 26. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Get me gas for the my health appreciates it. All right, here we go. Let's get that. Uh-oh, having trouble connecting. Say what? Check my internet connection. All right, I think it's about time to give something away. So if you want a chance to win something, post in the stream there, and I'll find something to give away. Ow, cussy darn it. Well, I know what I'm going to give away. I'll give away that 1941 and 1942 German-occupied Netherlands, those 2 pennies that were in the Buy It Now. So, yeah, we'll give them away. So, yeah, let's see who wants a shot at those. Alrighty, Alright, if you want a chance, make sure you've posted something After taking out the other winners, I have Archaeology Mikey, Daniel Lauren, Josh C., Carla, Mark Thomas, Sir Benji, James Eller, Jimmy Thompson just jumped in there. Sir Benji fell asleep. Yeah, living in Flint will do that to you. Just knock you out. Oh my goodness. Uh, yeah, there's other people having auctions tonight that have better goodies than I do, but I don't think they really have any better cause than I do. I really got to get medical treatment. It's not something that I can keep putting off. And people don't really understand the disease that I have. It's so long to diagnose me. Uh, so, alrighty, let's punch the button. See who we're gonna send these little coinies to. We're gonna send them to Mark Thomas. He going to Germany. He's going to Holland actually, to the Netherlands with those little coins. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up having a sale every day because I got a ton of stuff I gotta get done, and every little bit helps. Oh, and speaking of giving away, Wednesday night we'll also be having the Patreon sponsors silver giveaway. So that will be happening on Wednesday night. So if you are a Patreon sponsor, you don't have to be present to win. You can become a Patreon sponsor for as little as $2.96 a month. That is my poorer than dirt sponsorship. Do I have any old Canada coins? I do have some Canada, but I haven't been through them yet. I will have to look in my Canada container. I have quite a number of Canada coins, actually. I've even got a couple of the painted ones, and I don't know what that is. I found one of my Canada boxes sitting here. Let's see what this is. No, that's not, that doesn't belong in there. That doesn't belong in the Canada box. That's a U.S. coin there. I don't know why that's a Canada box. Or maybe I've got the wrong box. This, I think, is from the Philippines. Yeah, this is occupied Philippines. That's why it's got United States on it. But it's in my Canada box for some reason. Oh, I have some Greek coins. Yeah, I just pulled some out because I knew how slow I was going to be. I'll have to look, Benji, and see what I've got because I know there's more in another container. But I'll write that on my list. Because I've got Got one I've got written down for deeds. All right, let's see what else I got in here. I'm gonna quit pretty soon, just because I get tired. Oh, we got a 1913 Barber dime. She's pretty slick. Pretty slick. Right. She's just barely there. The reverse is pretty good. The front looks like somebody licked all the goody off of it. Uh, we'll start that one out at a dollar. A dollar. Anybody give me $1 for her? Yeah, I will do that, Benji. I have a box here that I have almost all Canadian stuff in, and then I have another box. Doesn't say I'm live on YouTube. That's weird. Uh, why? What? But boy, is it far behind. It is like way on YouTube, at least for me. I'm gonna, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna refresh and see what it does. Yeah, I've been having problems tonight with YouTube. First, it wasn't showing one of my cameras, and then it came back. Let's see what happens there. Okay, Mark Thomas has $2 on the 1913 Barber. Mark's living the queen. Tastes like bacon. Probably didn't respond with the pink poop. uh, I don't know. Is anybody else having a problem with the YouTube side of this thing? See, I'm in StreamYard, so broadcasting. So I don't know what's happening on UBTubi, but my chat is scrolling, so I don't know. Daniel says he's not having a problem. Yeah, YouTube's been doing a lot of weird things. Like while I was taking my little break, I started wondering why I wasn't hearing from certain channels, why I wasn't getting notified. And I went to about 10 people's channels that I know I was subscribed to, and I wasn't subscribed to them anymore. I mean, I definitely did not unsubscribe to Robert Ferguson. I definitely did not unsubscribe to Aqua Tutor. Just all of a sudden, there's a whole bunch of channels that I realized I haven't been getting notified from. And one of them was Daniel Warren. I'm like, why am I not hearing from Daniel and Shelley? And I went over there and I wasn't even subscribed to them anymore. So I've been working my way through my list to get back on everybody's pages. All right, anybody else want to get in on this? Mark Thomas is at $2. It still says upcoming. Maybe you need to refresh your page. Hit F5 if you, oh, and you might be on your phone too. And mine's don't know. Doesn't say that on my page. Oh, well, I don't know about the recommendation. I can't see that at all. Yeah, see, I don't have enough computer to really run Streamlab. I tried and it just kept on me, so I'm gonna have to stick with what I'm on. If no one else is gonna throw anything out there, I'm just gonna say sold to Mark Thomas for $2 on the 1913 Barber. So that is that. I'm gonna do a couple more, and I'm gonna stick this in, Mark, with the envelope that has those Netherlands pennies in it, just to save an envelope. All right, let me see what else I got in here that might interest somebody, and then I'm gonna stop for the night. Benji coins. Um, I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to the Canadian coins, and so if you want to go ahead and pay today, that would keep my bookkeeping straight because my head's not been the best. And then when I can get down in there, because I know I'm not going to be able to get to them tomorrow. Uh, my bathroom ceiling started leaking about 3 weeks ago, and they've been uh, piddling around with it. They finally got it fixed, and the dude's coming tomorrow to cut a big giant hole out of my ceiling, which means there's going to be dust and crap everywhere, and I'm going to have to be probably out of here while they do that. So I know I won't be looking for the uh, Canadian tomorrow. Probably Wednesday I'll be able to get in the boxes and look. But the way things go with me, you never know. So I will give everybody totals here in a minute, and if we can wrap things up within the next 24 hours, I can keep my bookkeeping straight. This one's in considerably better shape. Yeah, this one's pretty nice. This is a 1916. Uh, I'll flip that to the reverse in a minute. But yeah, this one's substantially better. And what did I do? And of course, y'all know these are 90% silver, 10% copper. There's our reverse. And this one, I'm going to start this one at 2. A little bit nicer. This one's almost, come on. Okay, we had Daniel at 2, Josh at 2, Mark at 3. So right now we're with Mark Thomas at 3. And while we let y'all ponder on that a little bit, I'll give you some info about what's going on with the channel, which is we're just barely hanging on with the 1,000 viewers. We have 1,008 subbies. We're just hanging on by a string. Daniel's in at 4. Uh, but what's killing us is watch hours. We only have 1,981 out of the needed 4,000. So if you could load up one of my playlists while you are sleeping and let that run, that would help get some of those hours up. And maybe we can get where we can hit 4,000. It's sad because I had all those hours, got really sick, and then I lost them all because they take them away. Like I said, Wednesday night, I'll have some more stuff out. I will have several metal detecting giveaways. I've got a Garrett Finds apron. I've got a sticker pack of a whole bunch of metal detecting channels. I have a Finds box. Uh, I'm debating on you do a lot of live streams, and when I was doing a lot of live streams, I was up to my 4,000, but I didn't have the subs. And then when I got sick, they take those away, those hours, and they had me back down to like only 900. No, there is no mint mark. So that means dilly dilly. Oops. If there were, it'd be down, down, but they're not. Alright. Okay, we got Daniel at 4. Anybody else want to jump in here? Like I said, 90% silver, 10% copper. Actually has a little bit of the, most of the dimes I see, they're really slick. They really, at least this one has a little bit of its uh, detail left. But man, I see a lot of these that are just slick as glass, man. So, alrighty. Last call for alcohol. We got Daniel at 4. What was the date? 1916. All right. SOLD. Oops, I can't type. All right. Put that back in there. that one put away. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm just chugging along here. See if I got anything else I want to do before I quit for the night. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit for the night just because my body is. I haven't been doing this for a while. I'll probably come back on sometime during the day tomorrow. I still have a bunch more stuff in this box. And I got to look for. I can take my box outside maybe and go through it. I'm still. Alright, what did I do? Alright, well, let's do one more giveaway. This is. Well, what'd I do with it? I'm losing my marbles. Oh. Oh, yeah, here's one more thing. We'll just do one more roll of pennies and do that same thing. If there's anything in it, you get it. And if there's nothing in it, I'll just send you some random wheat pennies. But I happen to have a roll of pennies sitting here, so let's do that. Yeah, I'm probably going to be on before the guy shows up to start chopping holes in my apartment. It's funniest thing, ever since the manager kind of vanished, we don't know where she is, but I think she might either be sick or got terminated, because I asked the maintenance guy and he said he had not heard from her, which I thought was kind of odd. But ever since she's been gone, maintenance has been showing up and fixing things. So maybe I should just tell her to stay gone. There's a 63. I got things I look for on those. But yeah, I've got a bunch of spare Wheaties. So if there's nothing in here, I'll just make you up a pack of assorted Wheaties. I did find, while I was on my vacation of sorts, a Wheatie that I have needed to finish one of my books. I found a 68, well, it's not a Wheatie, but I found a 68S. I have to examine it because some of those are worth a lot. Some of them are not, but I'm just happy that I found one so I could finish a book that I started when I was about 16 years old and never could get that 68S. And then I also found a 1919 the other night. I don't know that I got that one on any kind of film. Well, it's not film, any video. But come on now, we need something good to give away. Pile of 82s. Maybe they don't like her No, it's a very strange situation. She went flying out of here and put a note on the door saying she was going on vacation, and but strange, it said instead of if there's a problem, we need to call the police, and she would on the 20th, and it's now the 28th, and she has not returned. And there was a little problem here in late February, and we think she may have gotten terminated as a result of that. She kind of threatened, yeah, she kind of made some threats during some inspections. And when they were inspecting the apartments, she refused to put on a mask, and we have a lot of people here. This is a senior place. We have a lot of people with autoimmune disorders and stuff. And in fact, I had just gotten over COVID. I, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go in somebody's apartment without a mask if I knew that they had just were on the tail ends of COVID. I wouldn't even think twice about putting a mask on to go in. But apparently she didn't want to, and violated the rights of the some of the tenants, the Americans with Disabilities Act. So I think she may have gotten herself fired. Not sure, but it seems odd that the maintenance guy wouldn't know where she was. Either that, or he's just telling us that. Don't know. Do not know. But like I said, it has been interesting that things all of a sudden have been getting fixed. I mean, my ceiling leaked for a month, and my front door was broken, and some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Jackalope. You're the second person that said that happened to them. So I'm going to have to investigate, because that would certainly explain why a lot of stuff has not functioned properly tonight. I mean, I've had some people in, but James Eller was the one that told me that still said uh, that it was still saying that people were waiting. Well, there was nothing in that roll. So what I'm going to give away is a Wheaties variety pack, and it will have 10 Wheaties, all from different years in it. I can't tell you what years because I'm just going to grab them out of my Wheaties container. So, but it will have 10 Wheaties in it, and I'll try to pick the best ones that I can. But yeah, that would explain. Happened to you too, huh, Kit? That is so strange. I have no way of knowing what went wrong with YouTube. Yeah, I just don't. But it sure explains why I didn't have hardly anybody in here. I will have to work on tomorrow. Said to another yesterday, well, it's streaming, but it's not telling people that I'm on. And now all of a sudden people are showing up and I've been on for 2 hours. But people, so that's kind of messed things up. Hey, Looter. See, there's another one that showed up late to the party because uh, do I have anything no one bought that I can re-show? I do, but I think I'm gonna re-show it on Wednesday because of this situation. I want to see if I can fix it. Why is it saying Carrie is won the giveaway when I hadn't even pushed the button yet? Oh, I guess I punched it with my arm. So Carrie, you won. you won the Wheaties. I hit it with my elbow. That's all right. We'll send Carrie some Wheaties. Breakfast of champion. Let me see. It was happening yesterday too. Well, yeah, I can go back through some of this. So I stuck them all back in the box, so I'm not sure. I'll try to pick ones that I already showed, but we may get something I haven't showed yet. Like that. Okay, let's see. I got another, mostly Mexico in here. I've got other boxes of stuff that I have not even looked at yet. Here's a kind of high dollar German one, but I'm going to double check that coin because I found two different things going on with that. Uh, well, I am about burnt out here. Live Thursday now at 10. Yeah, it's definitely a YouTube issue. If it was happening to people yesterday, then it's not my issue, it's YouTube's. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off. I'm having a little problem here, health wise. Um, my eye's starting to twitch, and I don't want to mess up somebody's order. But I will see if I can address this issue with YouTube, and also get some more stuff sorted out. Like I said, I'm probably going to do one of these every day that I can because I have got to get some of this stuff done. Oh, yeah, I do have one thing here that I can do tonight. It's coin related, but it's not a coin. Let me get it out of the, because I know I've had somebody ask about okay, wait a minute. One of these. Okay, that. I got a mail to Doug Harding. Yes. And then let's see if there's anything else left after that one. I guess not. I thought I had that left, but I don't. Oh, I forgot. There's something right there that was supposed to get auctioned off. These two items were given back to me. They were won in the Patreon drawing. Now, one of them I'm putting back in the Patreon drawing, which is a little 1 gram Swiss piece of silver. But this one, I don't know what I did with my notes on this one. This was given back to me, and I was told to sell it and put the money in the fund. So, let's see what Dollar Face Constitution. I don't know yet, Josh. I haven't been in that box yet. Shipping is $4, but I'll be combining if you've got more than one thing. What's going on now? I'm stuck. Oh my goodness. There it goes. All right. So this, I hope y'all remember this coin. This is a 1738. It's from the Netherlands, from the Zeeland portion of Netherlands. 2 Stuiver, Stuiver, from 1738. This is actually the oldest coin I own. And I gave it away, and the lady gave it back and told me to sell it. I have not looked this up. Well, I did, but I can't find the paper where I wrote the info down. This is one old coin. You can see everything's there. It is silver. I wish I could find where I wrote down the info on it. Maybe it's on this notebook somewhere. I had written it down. It was decent, but I don't know what I did with it. Don't know. Lost my info. I'm never properly prepared because I'm just not good at this kind of stuff. But yeah, I hate these plastic. They don't work well with the scope. But anyway, somebody's probably going to get a real good deal on this one because I can't find the info. But it's from Zealand, which is in the Netherlands. I had looked it up at one time, but I can't find where I wrote down the info because I had written down the silver content, that info, and then I filed it in the wrong place. I didn't file it with the coins, and so I lost the info that I wrote down, which is normal for me. I mean, I have a bunch of other stuff to auction, but my health is still funky. Uh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore, people. This is why I need to get to Michigan and get treatment. I mean, uh, uh, I'm still here. I'm just trying to find this coin. Where am I? It is 58% silver, weighs 0.81, 17 inches in diameter, and the prices are so wild and varying depending upon the condition, and I am not a good judge. Condition, especially when it's in plastic. Yeah, I see some other ones that are considerably higher than that too, though. So I'm just not sure where to go with it. Oh, God, I hate when I have to sell things because I don't know what I'm doing, and all I want to do is get enough money to get moved to Michigan. All right, that again. I mean, some of this stuff I don't even go by eBay because they most of the ones I'm seeing on eBay right here are in the $20 to $25 range when you count in. Some of them have free shipping and some of them don't. And So, yeah. Yeah, like the one I'm looking at right now, 17 and shipping. That's ended one. So, I don't know. Y'all just try and make some money. Jackalopes at 20. Thank you, Mark. I was trying to do that. We had Jackalope at 15, Benji at 16, Jackalope at 20. Benji jumped out. Yeah, I don't really trust eBay, but I look at the sold listings to see what things actually sold for versus what people think they're worth versus what you can really get for them, because some of them are ridiculous. Oh my God, there was one last night. It was like I was looking at a $6 coin, and this one was claiming they found some error. There was no error, on at least not visible on the photos that I was looking at. And they wanted like $14,000 or something. I'm like, boy, y'all on some fancy drugs over there now. I'm telling you. Okay. Well, I think we're at Jackalope for 20. Anybody else want to jump in there? I'm sorry, I'm getting glare. On it, I keep hitting my elbow on things too and pushing buttons and oh God. World of Unknowns. Yep. Oh goodness. I know one thing. Before I do the next auction, I'm taking all the coins out of these stupid folders. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't have that many graded coins, and most of the stuff that I have, I've got a two or three that I am going to send in at some point because I really do. You didn't really do that, did you, Jackalope? If you did, my moving fund appreciates you. Let me flip this over. Uh, I don't know who gave me this, but I've had it for a while. And it is the oldest coin I have. Boy, I don't know what I'd do if I dug something up. Can you imagine being metal detecting in the United States and digging something like that? Yes, you did. Oh my gosh, Jackalope, you rock, dude. We're going to call this one sold right now because I don't think anybody else is going to do what Jackalope just did. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You totally rock. I really appreciate everybody. Like I said, I'm going to have more stuff. Benji, I'm breaking out the jewelry collection, the critters and stuff. I have a problem in Flint. The Salvation Army has a guy that knows it. I know. And they've been doing that for years, Benji. If it's who I think it is, because I used to go in there and I'm like, where the hell did they get this price? Yeah, you can't go by. What I do is I will go in the sold items, and if there's more than one, because sometimes there'll be like a big variance between the same item selling, and I'll just take the average of the sold. It does not matter, Jackalope. Either one. They're both good with me. I got rid of Venmo after I saw some people get ripped off big time with that one. But I still use Cash App and PayPal. It does not matter uh, which one. I don't think Cash App takes as much in fees though, so that might be the better of the two. And I will tell my friend that originally won this and gave it back. She's actually one of my music friends, and she's like been uh, a Patreon sponsor of my channel since my very first broadcast. Cash App, okay, easy peasy, hopefully. Up there. Mark me to. I don't even need to. I gotta get a new keyboard. That keyboard. I hit the button and nothing happens, and I'm just sitting there going, "Why aren't they answering me?" Oh, because it didn't send. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got some handcrafted jewelry that's coming. I've got more coins. I may have. Uh, oh, thank you, Benji. Uh, I will see if I can bring you along on that one that I've got permission to bring Deej. Uh, you'll know who it is. It's my music buddy's farm. We will. We're going to take him out there and turn him loose with a metal detector and see if he can detect his way back to Mars. Uh, yeah, I've heard, I'm not sure, Benji might have the answer to this. Uh, if my arch nemesis is back on the radio in the greater Flint area, oh, what the heck was that guy's name? He drive me crazy. I used to get on his show all the time. Johnny Burke. Yeah, I used to torment the H out of Johnny Burke and Blondie. Uh, I think I actually got Johnny Burke fired. uh, yeah, I don't have that many up there, Benji, but I've started putting more stuff up lately because I'm going through my storage bin. Uh, but yeah, Wednesday night I will be doing some more giveaways. I will be doing some more sales. I'm probably going to do uh, jewelry, metal detecting, um, stuff like that. Uh, I've got some rings somewhere. I don't think they're silver, but they're interesting. They're made to look like they were made out of uh, half dollars and quarters and stuff. Just all kinds of things. I've got some sterling silver rings, and I do have the sizes and stuff on them. So anyway, I'm I have run out of steam. I've been on here 2.5 hours, and since I so well, yeah, you didn't even have to do that, Jackalope, because I know who you are. But every once in a while, I'll have somebody I've never heard of that person before, and those are the ones I'm more concerned about. Right now I'm trying to find my phone. I've been hearing it ding and ding and ding. There it is. All right. Who that is? Oh, okay. That must be Jacqueline. Sent me $1 on Cash App. Daniel. Okay. I'll deal with all this stuff here in a little bit after I get something to drink. But yeah, you're good, Jackalope. I got you covered. You are good. Daniel's paid. And anybody else, I'll send you a statement when I get them all added up. Yeah, that's going to be a fun place because Benji, because there used to be a bunch of trailers on that all belonged to them and friends of theirs. And this one lady was a hoarder and she just used those trailers to store stuff in. And I know there was all kinds of cool stuff in those trailers. And then Genesee County got on them about it and they just started ripping the trailers apart. And so I know stuff got dropped out there. And then they used to have a mud bogging place out there. I know where the grandstands and stuff. He's on the Fox Rock station. Oh God. Yeah, I thought Q told me that Johnny was back on the air. Oh, that's my nemesis. Well, he used to, and he's been, he used to call all the time because I'm the publicist for that band, and he used to call and try to get band members to come on his show, and we would just call and torment the living pee out of that guy because he was always so rude, and he made a couple of defamatory. I can't even talk. Anyway, he made a couple statements about some people in the band that weren't very flattering and slanderous and by trouble. And from what I understand, they walked his butt out of the radio station that morning. He got fired. So he doesn't like me very much. But he made the mistake of messing with me, not realizing that I had a background in radio. Uh, so, yeah. That's going to be fun. I'll go after that bad boy again. Only if he messes with us. You can't go on and defame somebody's character the way he did. Yeah, I got some shoes I got to get listed that should make me some money. And I got a bunch of CDs. I've sold a few of those, and I've sold a number of shot glasses. I have started a store on eBay. I have to get to work on that. And then I got a bunch of stuff I'm just going to put on the local marketplace and see if I can get rid of it cheap just to get it out of the way. So, anyway, I'm going to go and get me something to drink and add everybody's stuff up. So, if you bought something and I don't have your email address, please email me. I got Jackalope covered. Carrie, if you're still here, you have a giveaway that I need to send you, so you need to send me your address. Daniel, I've got your info. Mark, I have your info. Uh, Arnie C. I think I have his. Daniel, Benji, Mark Thomas, Johnson family. I think I have everybody's info except maybe Carrie's as far as your emails, so I can get back to those that I have to send totals to. So I really appreciate everybody popping in, and I will have some more stuff. It's just going to take me a while to get it all sorted out. I've been dealing with trying to get all my paperwork done that I have to get sent off to Michigan, and the application. It is crazy. The application for when you get into uh, HUD senior housing. She sends me the application. It's 30 years. 30 years. 36 pages. Uh, Benji, I'm 70. I could probably go up there and get his job, but I wouldn't want it because I wouldn't want to work at that station. He's been off the air as far as I know, unless he found some little bitty market out in nowhere, Wyoming or something, since he got canned back in 2019, 2018. I'm going to say 2018 that he got fired. I'm still laughing about you saying just ruined my morning drive. Yeah, he wasn't even that good in his prime. He, yeah, he just wasn't that good. I find his show boring, and his voice is monotone, and the only thing that was saving his butt back then was Blondie. But yeah. All right, guys, let me go and get this done because I got to get some drops in my eyes and something to drink. My eyes are doing a dance. Well, anyway, I really appreciate everything y'all have done to help me. I will give you a total. I'll post the total that we made tonight. Benji, I will look for those Canadians as soon as I can. I don't know that I have a lot of them, but I know I have a box that I've just been throwing Canadians in. I don't even know really what's in it, truthfully. Just there's one Canadian coin that I have that's not in there. It's actually in my ring tray with my detecting stuff because the very first silver coin I found with my beat up old bounty hunter gold digger was a 1954 Canadian dime that I found out in the middle of a cotton field in rural Georgia. Now, I have no idea how that dime found its way out into the middle of that cotton field in the least populated county in Georgia. But that was the very first silver coin I found with my $40 detector. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are so awesome. And I'm, like I said, I'm accumulating the revised budget, because I've got to pay, like I said, utility deposits, and it's going to be extra if I have to hire a mover versus my um, if my niece ends up not being able to drive me on the trip, then I'm going to have to pay movers, and that costs more. And if I have to sell my car, that's going to be a whole nother issue. Everything has been calculated out for this move twice now. The first time was when I first came through here and I was just dropping some things off and I got sick. And it was 3 days before I was supposed to go to Michigan then. And so the motorhome I was supposed to get, I didn't get to get. And so that money just got tucked away. And I still have that money, and I've been very slowly adding. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Mikey. You have so many fluctuating things. Like if a mover travels on the weekend, they charge you more than if they travel during the week. And state to state gas prices change. And then when you get to the other end, you've got all these utility deposits, and it's really hard to estimate how much money it's going to take. So whatever you think it's going to take, you need to have twice that. And then if you don't need it, then that's great. But the one thing you don't want to be in the middle of the move and not uh not have enough money and get stranded somewhere. That's, you know, it's just bad. And what I had originally calculated, then COVID kicked in, and so that blew that budget all the heck. I already sold part of my coin collection a while back, thinking I was going to get to leave here. And then I had that pulmonary embolism and got stuck here for another over a year now. And uh, I'm just selling, like I have a guitar I really don't want to sell, but I know that I need to. And besides, the person that I inherited it from probably would prefer that someone was out there playing it rather than it being in the corner of my closet. So I did have somebody ask about it today, but they decided no. But anyway, all right, guys, let me go get this calculated up and get me something in my eye here. Thursday at 10 p.m. Okay. I need to try and get that marked because I keep missing your shows, and it's not on purpose. It's just I wasn't getting notifications, and then a lot of times on Tuesdays I have doctor's appointments in Roanoke, so the daytime shows are hard, and I've just been missing a lot of people. So I'm trying to do better. All right, let me see who's paid and who hasn't paid and get everybody's billing out to them. And I will be on sometime tomorrow, but I just don't know when. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That one I know for sure. So we'll be back with more auction goodies and stuff then. M3 is being a bum, but he did do a nice little video about the auction. So, all right, I'll see y'all. Thank you so much. You rock. We'll see ya. Good night.